Hi there, Aquarius. I hope you guys are doing really well. This is a channeled message for you. I reached out to people a little bit ago and asked what type of content they would like to see, and a lot of you replied that you were interested in channeled messages without cards. So this is what this reading is. It's not going to resonate with every single Aquarius. Feel free to check out your other videos for your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. When they come out, or should they come out. If you want to click the little bell thingy, it'll definitely let you know when new content is out, so maybe you can find it there. I do want to say thank you for those of you who have donated to my channel. I do appreciate it. Thank you for those of you who have ordered personal readings with me. I appreciate it very much. And yeah, feel free to like this video should it resonate with you, and let's get started. This message is for Aquarius, June 2024. Aquarius, it feels like you're coming up in you're coming up in your own world right now. You're coming up in your own world. So I feel like how this is showing me is like you're starting to see yourself in a different light. You're starting to feel more secure in how you go about your life, how you go about creating your things, your daily things, your work situations. It's like what you contribute to in your life, it feels very secure in a lot of ways. Or maybe you're just like acquainting yourself with a different sense of security surrounding it. It feels like you're more equipped to deal with things. You're more equipped to be present with certain situations. You know how to do it, you know? And I feel that it's not egoic, it's just feeling comfortable within our skin when it comes to being able to do certain things or being relied upon for certain things. I think that that's great, actually. Some of you may be having conversations with people where you are going to get in a heated discussion about belief systems, perhaps religion, perhaps a way of belief. Perhaps you're trying to show somebody how you believe in a certain thing and it's not going to fly with them. I feel here, rather than creating a certain level of resistance with this situation or this person, it's probably best to just accept them for where they're at, and whatever information you can share with them that is of benefit will be absorbed. This is really kind of like just plant the seed and go. Like the rain will water it on its own. You don't need to sit there with your water can and water it and nurture it to death. Plant the seed and go. Because like too much attention to this situation or this conversation or this person, it almost feels like then it becomes problematic. If you have like a little like, okay, well, we don't agree on this, but here's my stance, then it may actually help this person in the long run rather than trying to like beat them over the head with it, it feels. This could be a belief system, this could be religion, this could be some sort of like your direction is it's worked for you, but their direction has worked for them. So it's kind of like this, like, well, I know my tried and true, you know, this and that. It's conflictual energy, but it doesn't necessarily have to lead to a problem. Just say what you mean what you say, and then like get out of it. I feel here, Aquarius, you guys are going to be an anchor in somebody's life this month in June, or maybe moving forward here. There's some sort of, it's an anchor energy, but I want to make sure that you don't feel like it's an anchor around your neck, is what I feel. It's almost like, you know, when we extend ourselves to somebody, and we show up for it and we do it, but after a while it starts to get exhausting, or maybe this person isn't contributing as much as you thought they might, or it kind of goes sideways a bit. and it's like somebody relies on you too much. It feels like that. It feels like that, Aquarius. It feels like there's some element here where it's like you're going to have to possibly have a secondary conversation with somebody just to like fine tune the expectations, is what I'm hearing. Fine tuning the expectations of a situation with somebody, especially if you're going to be kind of providing a lot for this situation. This is more so in matters of like needing to protect yourself, protect your time, protect your space and your energy, because it feels like this person is going to be relying on you for a lot, for those of you who this resonates for. Yeah, it feels like you may like find conflicting patterns here with this person as well. If you're dealing with somebody, it's like you have, again, okay, so here we come back to this like kind of energy about like, you know, just plant the seed and go. But this almost feels like it's like being present with somebody who is very everybody's set in their ways to a certain degree, but here it's like they're set in their ways, but they're also in your home or on your time or like borrowing your car or like whatever it is. It's like kind of like a big ask. And so it's like you're needing to have this like, you're needing to find common ground quick before it starts to like get sticky, is what I'm feeling here. Okay, we're going to move on from that. For some of you, I feel like you're going to be experiencing kind of like questionable territory with maybe a client or maybe a work situation, a boss situation. It almost feels like boundaries need to be it's like people get comfortable and then like the boundaries need to like be put up. This also may apply to what I was just talking about with another person in your life. But it feels here that like something about like crossing the line is being coming to the surface now. And I feel it could put you in a compromising situation or a compromised position here, Aquarius, where it's like maybe the kindness you extend to somebody, or maybe the whatever it is that you extend to somebody, it's like it's like applied, but now we don't like the outcome. It's like, shoot, why did I like say it like that? Why did I tell this person they could do that? Now I feel really uncomfortable in the situation. It's kind of like thinking about speaking before you offer something, or speaking before you say like, oh yeah, no, you can do it this way. It just feels like there's something here where it's like when it's actually implemented, it's problematic for you. And you're just like, oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? It just makes it really awkward. I feel like this is somebody you work with, though. It's somebody you work with, it's a client, it's a job situation. Money is exchanged here. Which also kind of makes me feel like that's why you have to be so accommodating in this situation, is because money is exchanged here. I feel like some of you are going to be finding out a lot about somebody here. It's what I'm hearing is like Pandora's box. Like maybe you weren't really expecting to find out a lot of information about this person, Aquarius. But there's something about this person. It's like it's like there's a lot of holes in their story. Things aren't adding up, and like I'm not sure if you see something online or like see something on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, the TikTok, whateverness. But like I feel like you get enough of like a puzzle piece to finish the puzzle. is the energy that I'm getting. And it's kind of a frustrating point here, just because it's like, didn't have to be like that, you know? Why can't you just trust me? Why you don't have to lie to me? There's been a couple energy reads here where it's like people are kind of like finding out about certain things that are deceptive here. It's really interesting. It's like time and energy. People of the past, stay in the past. That's what I'm hearing really heavily right now. People of the past, stay in the past. I'm not really sure what that means for you. Maybe there's people coming back. I don't know if we're in a retrograde thingy or not, but like maybe you're having somebody from your past, or like somebody that you've kind of like created an intentional distance from is kind of popping up in your life at this time, Aquarius. And it's like, a lot of your reading very much feels like, almost like this might be what we were talking about in the beginning of the reading, where it's like somebody like wants you to accommodate them for a certain level of time, or like for a certain situation, or some sort of situation where it's like you're being asked to juggle a lot, maneuver a lot to accommodate a situation that, like, I don't know if this situation is comfortable for you. If it is, by all means, you know, but like there's something here where it feels like it puts you out. And the yield is not what you actually would hope it would be. They're bringing up the past here. People of the past, stay in the past, because what it's saying to me is like, what is that saying? A leopard never changes its spots, you know. Sometimes people don't change. Sometimes people maintain the same BS type of maneuvers and shady operations and shady type of, like, you know, how they go about things. It's frustrating, but people do that, you know. So if you know that this person has a history of that type of behavior, be mindful of how you engage them, just because it feels like they're probably going to be re-engaging that with you, because they're not out of it. They're continuing that cycle. Here it is like you're breaking a cycle here. So you get to be the one in control of how much or how little you allow them in your life. But it's asking you to be mindful of it before it actually starts to happen here. If you know somebody has been problematic in the past, or they have a history of deceptiveness, lying, you know, trying to get one over on people, like, be mindful of that, because they may try to use that against you, even though they love you. And it's all the hidden motives, hidden agendas. It's that kind of stuff, Aquarius. I feel like you guys are really getting impatient with a certain situation in your life. I don't think that this is anything like related to, like, say, what we were talking about just a minute ago. I feel like this is getting impatient with, like, um, situations in your own life, like feeling like, well, I should be further along than I am right now. I should be this and this and this. Why hasn't this happened in my life? I should have spent my time doing this thing instead of this thing. I should have gotten this credential instead of that credential. It's like kind of like finding all the reasons why you wasted your time and blah, 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 and why you're not like at the position where you want to be now. Okay, I mean, we go through things, we learn things, we get the credentials. It's all another tool in our belt, right? Like, that's great. But maybe you need to prioritize that now, you know? You're not too old. You're not like gonna lose out just because you didn't do it then. Like, maybe this is the time for you in the now to do it now. So if you're having that nudge and like that frustration aspect, like, maybe it's important for you not to take it on in yourself and, like, you know, blame yourself for wasting so much time. You didn't waste any time. Now is the time. If it's coming up like this, now is the time. You know, I am the firm believer that when the things that are supposed to be in our life will be in our life, and when they're supposed to be in our life, they'll be in our life. Not a moment sooner, not a moment later. And so it's just kind of like really accepting the level of trust that we need to, or that I have learned that we can experience in this world, in this universe, where we start to trust the experience rather than trying to like put it within like time frames and parameters and like, it would have been better here. Like I hear so many people say, oh, I wish I could have met this person 20 years ago. Why 20 years ago you weren't the you that you are now? You don't have the same understanding. You don't have the same mental, emotional, physical bandwidth, and maybe the physical bandwidth is important, but like, you don't have the same type of information that you do now. Now you're a completely different person. You have wisdom, you have experience, you have understanding. It's like don't sell yourself short. Don't sell yourself short, Aquarius. You have a lot about you, and your heart is good, your energy is good, like the energy is good. It's just re-engaging something in a different way. And now that you have all of this new information or old information, whatever it is, it helps it strengthens it. It gives you like facets to look upon, and like I don't know where I'm going with this, but it just feels like very much like don't sell yourself short. If you want to do something, engage something in a new way now, do it now, but don't beat yourself up about it. It means nothing if you beat yourself up about it. I'm also hearing a lot about to prioritize your relaxation, to prioritize the time that you need to recharge energy. I mean, that's such a basic message, but it feels here, Aquarius, that the things that are asked of you this month in June are going to be very potentially exhaustive for you. And to remain in the game, you have to rest. You have to take some time for yourself. You have to eat the good food. You have to binge on the ice cream if you need a binge day. Like, okay, like don't freak out. But like it's important for you to take care of yourself at this time throughout this month, throughout your whole life. But this month it's really highlighting here. I'm being highlighted with like your energy is going to be very, very precious at this time, and it's going to be very called upon. You're going to be spread pretty thin, it feels like here, Aquarius, and it feels like you're going to need to recharge. So whatever rest, whatever nutrition you can get into you, whatever you can do to actually bring peace into your experience, do it. I'm also seeing like laugh lines. So also too, like for some of you or all of you, whatever it is, try to seek out situations that are happy, even if that's literally just watching a stupid movie. Happiness, laughter. I'm feeling very heavy this month, Aquarius. It feels very like it's a lot. It's a lot to chew on. It's a lot to expect of yourself. But I feel like your energy, you do it. It's just tiring, and it asks that you make time for yourself so that you don't get burnt out. Okay. That's what I have for you guys. I'm going to stop it here. Okay, before that then, I'm hearing very loudly lomatium, or lomatium, Lomatium. Some of you may want to research that. It is for the respiratory system and also for viral stuff as well. So I'm not really sure what that's about for you guys, but I'm hearing lomatium. That may be something that you guys might be interested in checking out if that is resonating for you. Also lobelia tincture, lobelia capsules, lobelia tea. We're talking about the respiratory system here. So for some of you, if you're asthmatics, like maybe it's important for you to like check out like certain herbs that can help to like bronchodilators or something like that. Like, it's like be mindful about that. I'm getting this very, very, very loud. So maybe some of you who have breathing issues, something like that could help you. I'm also hearing buckwheat honey. I'm going to stop this now because it's loud and it feels just like territory that I don't want to actually like venture into on a YouTube video. So yeah, y'all, if that resonates for you, go ahead and YouTube and Google and all that stuff. And yeah, I love you. I'll talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye.